When mighty Russia invaded Ukraine on the 24th of February, every defense expert was predicted that Ukraine will be overrun within 48 hours by Russian army. However, 26 days had passed since the Russian invasion, the Ukrainian army courageously fighting the invading forces in the major cities and preventing the advance. Intense fighting between two forces are still going on in major Ukrainian cities for control. The commendable defiance by Ukrainian forces was attributed to their courage and major weapons supplied by NATO countries such as anti-tank weapons, surface-to-air missiles and other infantry weapons. Ukrainian army is using these defensive weapons to great effect, causing major destruction of Russian armor. Russian forces' advance was slowed down to major cities like Kharkiv and Kyiv. 1. The anti-tank weapon, namely Panzerfaust 3, is supplied by NATO countries, mainly Germany. In the event of Russian invasion, Germany had supplied Ukraine with 1,000 anti-tank weapons and 500 Stinger surface-to-air missiles from Bundeswehr stocks so it can defend itself against Russia. It is a major shift from Berlin's long-standing policy of banning weapon exports to conflict zone. Panzerfaust is an anti-tank weapon which was developed by Germany during World War II against Russian armor. The Panzerfaust 3 is a updated version of the famous German weapon which was entered into the service in 1987. It is one of the most advanced anti-tank and bunker-busted weapons in the world. Ukraine is using this weapon with devastating effect against Russian armor and advancing forces. The Panzerfaust 3 is a compact, lightweight, shoulder-fired, unguided anti-tank weapon series. It consists of a disposable canister with a 110mm warhead and reusable firing and sighting device. The penetration performance of the Panzerfaust 3 is due to the shape charge principle and the quick response of the percussion fuse. The effect on the target does not depend on the impact velocity. The Panzerfaust 3 is light enough to be carried and fired by one person. It can be fired from enclosed spaces since it does not have a significant backblast. The rear of the tube, filled with plastic granulate, minimizes the blast effect by the so-called recoilless countermass principle. The booster propellant for the projectile in its tube is ignited by a bolt via a spring mechanism. The ergonomic design of the controls, such as handles, launcher, barrel shape and optical sight, is a predefined standard. All controls are easy to handle in all shooting positions. The effective combat range of the weapon is from 15 to 300 meters against moving targets and from 400 to 600 meters against static ones. The original Panzerfaust was designed to defeat the Russian armor in World War II. The present generation Panzerfaust is also providing effective anti-tank capability to Ukrainian forces against Russian armor.